Hi guys, welcome back to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we're making a Valentine's Day splatter screen wreath. And yesterday I went to TJ MAXX and I found these heart-shaped placemats for $7.99 for a set of 4 at TJ MAXX. So you'll need a placemat, just one placemat. You'll need a splatter screen from Dollar Tree. You're going to need some floral picks, and I picked up 3 picks from Dollar Tree. You're going to need some ribbon, and this is the 2.5-inch width ribbon from Dollar Tree, floral stem wire, wire cutters, scissors, hot glue gun, and glue sticks. You might want to spray paint your splatter screen red first before you get started and let it dry, but we have ice on the ground right now, so I didn't want to go outside and spray paint mine, but I think it would have looked better if I had have spray painted it red before I got started. And now I am taking some 20 gauge floral stem wire and I'm cutting it in thirds, and I'm going to add 4 wires so that my placemat does not move off of my splatter screen. Now you need the splatter screen for support. Even though this mat is thicker than a lot of the ones I have used in the past, you still need the splatter screen because we're adding flowers and you might want to add other things. So I do recommend using the splatter screen. So I am just taking a piece of floral stem wire, threading it through the placemat, threading it through the splatter screen, and going to go to the back and give the wires a few twists and fold them down. When the wreath is finished, you might want to go back and cover the back of the wreath with felt so that it does not scratch your door. But I also wanted to tell you that this placemat is a little bit heavier than the other ones I've used, like from Hobby Lobby and Walmart. So you might want to, instead of having it like I have it positioned and centered up, you might want to make the splatter screen, place it up higher on the arches of the heart so that those arches have support, because my husband, he mentioned that those little arches might fall forward in time because it's, you know, a thicker placemat, but it's not super stiff either. So that's just a thought. So you might want to move the splatter screen up higher on the placemat than I did here. Another thought we had was you could use a wire or string and like put string through the top of the left side of the placemat on the arch and the right side of the placemat on the top of the arch, and kind of make a loop with your wire to hang it up, and that way your arches would stay supported. So that's a thought, but I just took a piece of floral stem wire and threaded it through the top of the splatter screen and made a loop to hang it on my door. But I do want you to note, if you buy these placemats, they are thicker than the ones I've used previously. Okay, so I added 4 wires so that my placemat is secure to my splatter screen, and I'm just twisting the wires and going to fold them down. And so after you have your placemat wired on your splatter screen, this is how it looks, and it's very pretty, but I wish I would have spray painted my splatter screen red. And then now I'm taking my 3 floral picks from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to kind of spread them out and fluff them. Now you will want to have a zip tie close by for your bouquet. So I picked up all 3 of these at Dollar Tree. So just fluff your flowers, and I think these heart glitter picks are so pretty. So I picked up one of those, and now I'm going to take a zip tie and zip tie my bouquet tightly together. And this is a very simple wreath to make, and it turns out really pretty. So these are one of my favorites to make. My husband was helping me film this video this morning, so I'm sorry. Right here he accidentally had the camera turned wrong, but you can see what to do, and you probably already know what to do. So you're just going to take some wire and you're going to wire your bouquet onto your splatter screen, and I used 2 wires. So I just threaded the wire through the placemat, through the splatter screen, and then same on the right side of the bouquet. And I did add a wire at the top too so that it would not fall forward. And the last thing I did was tied a big bow, and the ribbon I am using came from Dollar Tree, and it's the 2.5-inch width ribbon with wire. So let out a tail, make a loop, pinch it tightly in your left hand, make another loop on the opposite side, try to make it the same size as your first loop, Sometimes you have to twist if you have a design to keep the design on top. Make your next loop, try to make it the same size as your first, and just go back and forth, trying to make the loops the same size on each side. You'll want to have some floral stem wire close by to wrap around the center of your bow. And then you'll want to trim the ends of your ribbon either at a slant or dovetail the ends. And so I just took the floral stem wire and wrapped it tightly around the center of my bow. Make sure you get it tight around the center and leave your wires long. And then make sure you go back and fix the ends of your ribbon. And I just usually cut mine at a slant. And then you're ready to fluff the loops on your bow. You might want to leave one of your tails longer than the other one, because I took the longer tail and added a couple dots of hot glue and I covered up the stem part of the bouquet with that ribbon. So that's just a thought. But here I am just going above the zip tie on my bouquet and threading the wires on each side of the bouquet, and then I'll go the back and give it a few twists, and then I'll have to fluff the loops of my bow again. You could add a round Dollar Tree placemat to cover the back of your splatter screen so that it does not scratch your door, or you can just use felt to cover the back of the splatter screen. I usually just use felt to cover the back of mine. Okay, and this is how it looks. So just fluff your loops of your bow, and I just used the whole roll of the Dollar Tree ribbon, and it made a nice full, a really pretty sized bow. And then I hot glued that long tail on the stem so that it would not move and it would keep it covered up. And then I took a piece of floral stem wire, just cut it like in thirds, and then threaded it through the top of the splatter screen, made a loop, gave it a twist, and then I was ready to hang it on my door. I always get a lot of positive feedback when I make these splatter screen wreaths, because if you're just starting out making wreaths, these are so simple to make, they're quick, and they turn out really pretty. But if you're a professional too, these are just fabulous to make because they look so pretty and they're inexpensive. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. It does not cost anything to subscribe. Just click the subscribe button right below the video on the right. Just click it. And if you want notifications for when I upload a tutorial, just click the bell. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful day.